She's dead. We want an ambulance at once. Our subject is dead. Who must have done this to this innocent girl?
We should have been here early enough, and I insisted on it.
Will you keep your mouth shut? Who do you think you are? Look, you're a junior officer and your job here is to take orders from me. Is that clear?
Well, Mr. Superior Officer, it might interest you to know that this kid happens to be the daughter of the Commissioner for Health. How will you feel when her father realizes that you delayed our movement?
Mr. Lecturer, what is that your name again?
Detective Officer Smith.
Well, Officer Smith, get yourself away from me, okay? Yes, Eastern bypass. What? Another kidnap? Shit. Who? God. They're just taking the police commissioner's daughter.
Damn.
Let's go. What the hell is this? How am I going to explain this to the police commissioner? Smith! Smith!
So I went home to check something.
You went home? The police commissioner's daughter was found dead, all hell had been let loose, and all you do is go home.
Without my permission, sir.
Sir, I went home to check something very important on my own.
Will you shut up? You don't walk alone, do you? And you bloody don't have the right to leave your scene of duty without permission from your superior officers. Come on, boy. This is not a Boy Scout movement. I will surely put you down for this. You may go. Hello. The Chief Inspector is here.
Okay. Just be still.
Yes, I have reported...
We just received a call from the governor's personal lodge.
I'll call you back later. Yes, what is it?
His daughter has just been assassinated.
What?
Just a moment.
Your Excellency. Madam, we are sorry about the death of your daughter.
How could somebody do a thing like this to my little girl? She didn't do anything. I mean, they should have killed me instead.
Sir, I assure you that we'll do all we can to track down the killers.
I knew it. My political opponents, they hate me so much.
Sir, I was going to ask if anybody witnessed the incident.
Nobody. Nobody. They killed all the security guards as well. You know, what surprises me most is that nothing, not even a pin was removed from this house. They just came and took away our life. Why?
It's alright. I assure you, sir, we'll do our best and we promise to track them down. No matter what happens. Madam, it's okay. It's okay, madam. Excuse me.
Sir, there is something I think you should know.
Yes, what is it?
The bullets used in killing the security guards and the girl are the same as the ones used in killing the two girls we discovered earlier today.
So what are you saying?
They are high caliber military bullets used only by the army. They are not sold in open market. Even the local police are not permitted to have possession of such bullets.
Now, wait a minute. Are you trying to suggest that maybe somebody in the military is responsible for this?
I'm not saying that, sir. I just thought you should know this.
Good day, sir. Good day, sir. How will you describe the incident?
Well, there are no conclusions yet, but we are still investigating.
Have you any suspect in mind, sir, or will you start with the governor's political opponents?
There are no suspects, but we hope to come out with something soon.
Excuse me, sir. Don't you think that this incident shows some lapses in your security network?
A very stupid question.
Sir?
Two previous deaths pending today. That is that of the police commissioner and the health commissioners that are related to this.
Like I said earlier, we're still investigating. Now, will you excuse me, gentlemen of the press?
Excuse me, sir. One more question, sir. Please, how did the incident occur, sir?
I will not entertain further questions.
But, sir.
Excuse me!
One more question, sir.
All right.
Lion to base.
Lion to base. Base, come in. Base, come in. All right. How many minutes? Okay. All right.
Have been chosen to carry out this assignment for peace. You will work as a machine, which means you cannot function without teamwork. You have been trained, tested, and detailed. The code name for this mission will be known as Omega 12. You will be joining intelligence mission alongside peacekeeping forces in Somalia, Rwanda, and Angola. Remember, if you are ever captured, your name does not exist in any federal government list. And Federal Republic will deny any knowledge of you. Is that clear? Yes, sir! Allah!
So,
can I help you?
Have you forgotten me, sir? I am Smith. You commanded our team, Omega 12 Special Intelligence, sir.
I know. Come in.
Thank you, sir.
Smith.
Sir.
The last I heard about you was that you joined the FBI.
That's correct, sir.
Sit down.
Thank you, sir. I need your help, sir. There is something going on.
What is it?
The Omega 12 squad is back in town.
Impossible. How?
That is true, sir. The evidence is everywhere. I'm surprised you're not aware of this.
I can't believe this. But all the team members died in combat. The survivors, apart from you and Major Daniel, were jailed.
That is not entirely correct, sir. Those reported dead, we never saw them die. Major Daniel gave you a false report so that you won't have to send him back to the battlefront to go and save them. I tagged along because he saved my life once. I had no choice, sir.
That bastard.
Sir, 3 girls have been killed within the last 24 hours. They are daughters of eminent people in this country. The Omega symbol was left at the spots where these people were killed. Exactly the way we left them when we executed our mission.
So what actually do you want me to do?
I want to stop the Omega squad from whatever it is they intend to do. The girls they killed are not their target. They just use them to divert attention from the security officers. Sir, the police and my superiors, they don't believe me. This is where you come in. I want you to come and convince them that something alarming is about to happen.
Smith, impossible. I am no more in the army. I am now retired. And that is if you don't want to use the word dismissed. Besides, the matter concerning Omega 12 intelligence mission is a very top secret for government. And that it should not be discussed. Have you forgotten that government stands to deny every involvement with us or our mission? Smith, I'm old and I need some rest. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do to help you. Goodbye.
Good day, Colonel.
Where have you been? I've been here and there. What are you doing here?
I'm now a journalist.
A journalist?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Well, I came to do a story on the 3 girls that were assassinated.
You've heard it.
Yes. That's my job. Actually, I'm supposed to be at the conference center, covering the story on the ministerial conference. But my boss said I should come here first.
What conference are you talking about?
You mean you don't know of it?
No.
Well, about 9 ministers will be there. And we also heard from an inside source that the National Security Advisor will be there personally.
I gotta go now, okay?
Smith! Smith!
Yeah, I have to go. I'll see you some other time, okay?
Hey, hold it there. Where do you think you're going?
FBI.
The FBI are not detailed as part of the security network here. I'm afraid you have to leave.
Who is in charge here?
You have no authorization.
I told you I'm the FBI.
You have no authorization. What's the matter?
Hey, it's okay, leave it. I'll handle it. Hey, goodness, Smith.
Kevin,
Good to see you. What are you doing here?
you're in the exercise?
Yeah, I am.
I thought you wanted to be a lawyer.
Well, times change, Smith. I've made progress all the
I
same.
can see that. Just a moment, there's something very important you must know.
Yeah, what is that?
See, I have a strong feeling that a group of terrorists are about to attack this place. You must call off this ministerial conference immediately.
You must be crazy.
Listen here. This conference here was signed and approved by the president himself. In 2 minutes, 9 ministers will be here, and you want me to just call off this conference just because you have a lousy feeling?
Look, I know what I'm talking about. You have to believe me. Honestly, you have to believe me. Well, I can see it coming.
What do you think I am? Listen, I might be the state security officer in charge of this assignment here, but it doesn't give me any right, any power at all to cancel what Mr. President himself approved. And ask 9 ministers to just, gentlemen, thank you for coming. You may go home now.
I'm not asking you to tell them, go home. So, listen, 3 girls have been murdered already today. It shows that a professional murder squad is in town. I know what I'm talking about.
Sorry, Smith, that's not our problem, okay? Let the police go on and investigate that and solve it. The last time you had me do a thing like this, I almost lost my life. You had me arrest an army brigade commander and it turned up on a false alarm. I was beaten up, I was demoted, I was thrown into jail. Smith?
It turned out to be somebody else, right?
Yeah, someone else, but not from this country. I'll see you later, Smith.
See, whatever you do, don't ever let the health minister and the science and tech minister sit close together, okay?
Why?
Well, they each want each other's positions. Be good.
Good day, honorable ministers. It is my pleasure today to welcome you to this all-important meeting of the ministers of the Federal Republic, holding here at the International Conference Center. Without wasting any more of our time, may I call upon the chairman of the Council of Ministers, the health minister himself, Professor B.S. Eze, to pilot the phase. Professor.
Yes.
Somebody just came in and I think you should know.
Who is it?
The National Security Advisor is here. He's not in our data. I wonder why he's here.
Excuse me.
As the service chiefs and custodians of the nation's resources, it behoves... Are you here to say hello or what? I want to remind you that you are not invited to this meeting.
Look here, Mr. Professor, or whatever you call your name. As long as I remain the National Security Advisor to the Presidency, I have full authorization to be wherever I please. And as long as the national security of this nation is concerned, you are under me. And if you don't like it, Professor, you can go back to the classrooms. Nonsense.
Chairman Marshall out. That is to say the problem of
Hey, hold it right there. Where do you think you're going to?
We're from the Electric Power Authority. We came to restore the AC lines.
Hold on. Sir.
Yes.
There are some men from the Electric Power Authority. Yes. They said the air conditioner problem is an internal fault, and they want to come in to rectify it. Over.
Okay, send them in at once.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right, hurry it up, gentlemen. Hurry it up.
Sit down there! Get out! Get out! Drop your weapon! Move! Move! All of you drop your weapons, or your man here dies. As I drop it!
You're in no position to bargain with me. You either drop your gun and get out, or blame yourself, officer.
You lost out, mister. You don't know what you're doing. You can't get away with this.
Leave that to be my worry. By the way, who are you?
Kevin. Agent Kevin, State Security Service.
All right. Agent Kevin of the State Security Service. Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Professor Olu Williams, the Minister for Agriculture.
All right. I want everybody in this hall to bear witness to the family of Professor Olu Williams and the entire nation that Agent Kevin of the SSS is responsible for his death. His death.
Did you see that?
You!
Pull back, everybody. You move! Come on, move, boy! Move!
You guys, you guys don't know what you're doing. As far as I'm concerned, you're not going to get away with this. I am the National Security Advisor to the President himself.
Oh, very well. Advisor. My pleasure. Mr. National Security Advisor, how many police officers do we have? How many terrorists? Maybe 1, maybe 2 million. Maybe none! Maybe none! Next time you want to introduce yourself, find out if that person gives a damn. Huh?
What actually do you people want? Is it money? Please, let us know how much it is. You will get it. Name your price, and I will let you have it, please. Please.
How do you know what I want? You think money is the solution to everything. You think when you have money, you have everything. When there comes a time when money, no matter how much, will fail you. And that's when pride, justice, freedom, fear, and revenge come to play. By that time, your money means nothing. Nothing! Line up the innovative bombs. Let me welcome all of you formally. You have been taken hostage. I have no respect for personalities. And what you are makes no meaning to me. If you feel like escaping, feel free. All the doors and windows have been fixed with C-14 magnesium explosives. Any attempt to pull the wires and hasta la vista will all blow up like chicken before the count of 3. I will not advise you to annoy, attack, or irritate any of my men. These men are not your everyday money for food criminals. They're trained killers. They have killed before, and they will not hesitate to kill again.
Oh, yes.
Yes. What is this that I'm hearing?
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
Yes.
Sir, a gang of unidentified terrorists penetrated the conference center. They are holding everybody hostage.
What? Any casualties?
Some security agents are there, including a VIP.
The agricultural minister. Bless me. Any ransom from them yet?
Not yet, sir.
And who is the officer in charge of security at the conference?
Officer Kevin of the SSS, sir.
Yes, and any communication link with the conference hall?
Yes, sir. A 10-kilometer radio frequency on a wireless automation system. We can reroute it with our computer into our frequency system and make it possible to talk and monitor the conference hall, sir.
Do that immediately. I want you to get online with all road patrols and all field officers, including federal road marshals. Okay? All of them within the range of 200 kilometers.
Yes, sir.
Ask them to mount roadblocks and maintain an open line with us. I want you to maintain an open line also with the conference center. I want a minute-by-minute account of everything that goes on there. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Are you true with that?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
The line to the hall is ready now.
Attention. Attention. This is FBI. Can you please identify yourself? Can the leader of this gang identify himself? Hello. This is FBI. We understand that you have taken hostage of some citizens of this country. Can the leader of this gang please identify himself? I repeat, this is FBI. We want to know who you are, how many hostages you have, and also how many that are dead. Hello? Can you please permit any of the hostages to talk to us? Hello? Hello. Please, can you permit any of your hostages to talk to us?
Sir, there is a... Please hold on.
I repeat, this is FBI. We want to know who you are, how many hostages that you have, and how many that are dead. Hello. Can you please permit any of the hostages to talk to us?
Please hold on.
Hello?
Hold on.
Okay, please maintain an open mind and make sure that...
Yes.
Hello, FBI.
Yes, Kevin, State Security Service. We are holding position at the Civic Center. We have the place sealed. I need Agent Smith at once.
Well, Agent Smith is not here at the moment, but he will be around. I want you to maintain your post there. I'm still trying to make contact with the terrorists and see what actually they want.
Chief, I say I need Agent Smith immediately. He seems to know more about this terrorist than we do.
Beg your pardon? What exactly are you talking about?
He tried to warn me earlier. He tried to warn me of a sudden terrorist attack. I just didn't take him seriously.
Okay, Agent Kevin, I'll get in touch with you. Get online with Smith and ask him to see me at once.
Right now he's not at home. I've tried the line.
I see.
So what you're telling me, Smith, is that the 3 girls that died must have been killed by some of your friends that came back from a peacekeeping operation?
Not must have been. They are the killers.
And somehow you feel they are going to attack the conference center?
Yes.
What makes you feel all these things?
You see, I know this because of the symbol they left at the point where the girls were murdered. Something alarming is about to happen in this country. Just mark my words.
Smith, don't you think somehow you're exaggerating all these things? I mean, the conference is still going on and nothing has happened.
Mr. Dan?
Yes?
Please, you have a phone call.
Excuse me. This is Dan. Yes? What? Yes. Jesus Christ.
What's the matter with you? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
My boss just called.
Yes?
He said I should go over to the conference center and cover a story.
Yes, that what?
The ministers there have been taken hostage by a gang of terrorists.
Get out of here! What is going on?
Yes, it's good that you are here. Some terrorists have taken hostage some ministers at the conference center. Agent Kevin of the SSS telephoned and informed me that you had earlier on warned him about the terrorists. What do you know about them?
Please, can you put me through to the conference center?
All right.
Yo. Alpha, Hector, Sigma, Omega. Mike, Echo, Golf, Omega. Alpha, Hector, Sigma, Omega. Mike, Echo, Golf, Alpha. Somali, Rwanda, Angola, Liberia,
Delta, Alpha, Delta, Echo, Sigma. Identify yourself.
Alpha, Echo, Golf, Sigma, Omega 12.
Omega 12. It's Smith. Smith is alive. It's been a long time, friend.
It's so nice to hear your voice once again. You bring back old memories to me.
Those memories were the worst, my dear friend. Angola, Somali, Rwanda, Liberia. It was in Liberia that I risked my life trying to save you. And I'm glad I did. Aren't you glad?
Well, I was your responsibility in Liberia. You proved a reliable and competent leader. I'm appreciative of what you did for me.
Don't mention it, my good friend. What are friends for, if not to inconvenience one another? That's what friendship, loyalty, and team spirit is all about. But you betrayed us, Smith. You betrayed us!
I didn't betray you or anybody else in the team. I was badly wounded. I was dying. Look, I had no choice. Major Dan brought me home for treatment.
Liar! Liar! It was you and Major Daniels who ran home and abandoned us. We were there trapped. Days upon days. Weeks upon weeks. But you abandoned us. You betrayed us, my friend. You betrayed us.
Charles, what do you want?
I want to talk to the president.
Now, enough of this old friend nonsense. Now listen to me, soldier boy. The answer is no. You have no reason whatsoever, and no privilege to talk to or speak with the president.
Okay. So let's play it this way. In 30 minutes, you either bring me the president or you put him on line for me. Or in the next 30 minutes, I'll kill one minister and his secretary.
I repeat, I have no authorization to permit that. You certainly cannot speak to the president.
I can help you. I am the health minister and also the chairman council of ministers for the president. I am the only one that can convince and persuade them to let you talk to the president.
I see.
Hello, Charles. Hello, Charles. What's going on there? Charles, can you talk to me?
You.
Come on.
Who are you?
My name is Florence, the secretary to the finance minister.
Okay. I want you to pick that phone and just tell them what just happened now. Right!
He has just killed the Minister of Health.
Shit. So, now that you know, I repeat, if I don't talk to the president, in the next 30 minutes, another minister goes down with his secretary.
I don't know, but something has to be done. Put me online to the Inspector General of Police.
Sir, I have already called his office. But he said it's not within the jurisdiction of the local police to deal with international terrorists, but that of FBI.
What nonsense is that? By the way, has the Director General of the State Security Services responded to this call?
Yes, sir. But he says that SS cannot do anything at the moment. We have to get special permission from the Internal Affairs Minister.
Right, I see. Put me online to the National Security Advisor to the President at once.
The Security Advisor is among those held hostage at the conference center.
Jesus Christ. What's the meaning of all this? What? Huh?
Sir?
Yes?
I have the private line of the Secretary of Defense.
Yes. Good day, Mr. Secretary, the Chief Inspector here.
Good day. What can I do for you?
I want to let you know that a gang of unidentified terrorists have taken hostage all ministers at the conference center. Yes, and I want to know if you can grant us direct access to Mr. President.
I'm sorry, Inspector. I cannot do that. It's not the policy of the presidency to hold a direct consultation with terrorists. It's your responsibility at the FBI.
Mr. Secretary, 2 ministers are dead at the moment. And, by the way, can you put me online to the Chief of Defense?
I'm sorry, Inspector. I'm really sorry. At the moment, he's on a tour and I cannot break his protocol. Good day.
This is simply too much for me. First, they organized a ministerial conference within my territory without letting me know. Now all hell has been let loose and nobody simply gives a damn. Put me online to the Chief of Staff now.
That won't be necessary, sir.
Why?
You see, this gang of terrorists at the conference center, they used to be members of a special force in the army commanded by Colonel Nelson and coordinated by Major Daniels.
What?
At a point, something went wrong and they were all excommunicated. I used to be a member of that special force. Special intelligence force, as a matter of fact, alongside peacekeeping missions in different war zones in Africa. What I'm trying to say, sir, is we're up against some military minds and souls, and it requires some military undertakers. The FBI is not fully equipped and trained to handle this sort of confrontation. With your permission, I'd like to go over to the military base and invite Major Daniels. I believe if there's anybody that can make these people stop this madness, he's the one.
Good day, sir.
Good day.
Sir.
What do you know about time, Agent Smith? There's nothing in time but sadness and unpleasant memories. Sit down.
Thank you, sir.
You look terrible. What brings you to my office?
Sir, there's trouble in the air. The Omega Squad is back in town.
It's unbelievable. They all died during our last assignment.
That is not true, sir. They survived. Yes, they're in town right now and they're holding some ministers hostage, including the National Security Advisor. In fact, they've killed 2 ministers and are willing to kill more.
It's unbelievable. What do they want?
They've not specified, but they demand to speak with Mr. President.
It's impossible. It's against the policy of the army to deal directly with domestic issues such as this, unless authorized by the General and the Joint Chiefs.
I know, sir. Sir, you once commanded the Omega Squad.
Yes.
You commanded us well and we all listened to you. So I desire to ask of a favor of you. I wish you can come down with me so that you can go and talk to them. I believe if there's anybody that can convince them, it's you, so that they can put a stop to this madness.
Hey, what the hell, Smith? I've been looking all over for you. Where the hell have you been?
Well, Kevin, here is Major Daniel.
Yeah,
Kevin,
Major. I'm Kevin.
Well, all right. He's here to talk to the terrorists. He'll need your cooperation.
Anything, Smith, anything. You think you can handle it?
No problem.
Well,
Where's
you
the
got,
way in?
Here. You got to be careful, though.
Charles! Charles! This is Major Daniels. I'm coming in there to meet you guys unarmed.
Charlie, we have Major Daniels here. Do I let him in?
Well, guess who's coming to dinner? No other person than I want to see. Major Daniels. Bring him in.
Drop your gun! I said, drop it! You can come now. Turn your back. Your back! You can go. Where's Charles? That's him over there.
How nice of you to visit, Major Daniels. Long time no see. How many years has it been now? 5, perhaps 6?
Charles, it's nice meeting you again. I thought you were dead in Somalia.
You thought we were dead in Somalia because that was where you left us to die.
No, Charlie, I never left you in Somalia to die.
Why didn't you come back to rescue us?
I was only following orders.
Orders?
I was going to come back, but that was when the peacekeeping mission operation ended and no foreign contingency was allowed into the zone.
Lies! Lies, Major Daniels. You betrayed us. We were supposed to be a team. We were supposed to be there for each other. We were there for you. But when it came to our turn, you turned your back on us. Where's Jimmy? Mike, Phillips, and Wilson? Where are they? They're dead, Major Daniels. Dead because you abandoned us behind enemy lines.
I did what I had to do, soldier. I had no other alternative than to reschedule. The war ended and that brought our peacekeeping mission to an end.
But we were still behind enemy lines. Look at this. Look at this. Wilson gave it to me as my birthday present. Nobody ever gave me a birthday present. And I watched Wilson. He was my best friend. I watched him die in my arms. He died in my arms with bullets all over him. And when he died, I swore that I was going to make you pay for your treachery and betrayal. Now, Major Daniels, you have 5 seconds to get out of here, or you just be another corpse.
Mr. White!
Die, traitor. Die.
group of military men around. It seems they want to make an entry.
Quick! Everybody stay down and take cover! Watch the doors and windows and shoot any target on sight!
I'm Agent Kevin, State Security Service. And here's Agent Smith, FBI. We would like to know what's going on here.
We are launching direct assault on the terrorists.
I see.
There is a tunnel from here that goes up to the Civic Center. We will take it and come up to the conference center. And from there we make our move.
Who authorized this?
The Chief of Defense Staff.
What about civilian casualties? Look, do you realize that a lot of innocent citizens are in there? If you hit at the terrorists, they might hit back at the civilians in there.
And you know what that means? Civilian casualties. The army major they killed is enough casualty for their death sentence. This is military matters. When you kill a civilian, it's a different ball game. But when you kill a soldier, a major, that means war. Sergeant?
Sir.
How would you like to have your lunch in that conference center today?
Then I'll see you at lunch, sir.
That will be all.
Come on, hop, 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 hop. Move, Sergeant, move! Hop, 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 hop.
I can see them again.
The tunnel. The tunnel. Hurry up. The tunnel. Get the bombs. Hurry up. No. Go back and check the windows. Down, everybody. Down.
Sergeant?
Sir.
What happened? Sir, somehow they knew we were coming. The whole place was wired up with explosives. We had no chance. It was an ambush.
That's online. Hello, FBI.
That was a nice game. But it wasn't smart sending those troops on in like that.
I swear, Charles, I had no such idea to attack you and your men through that tunnel.
You all are going to be responsible for the lives that have been wasted here. You do not take me serious, do you?
Hello? Jesus Christ. Hello?
I have decided to discharge all of you. You may leave. Go and leave. Well, if you don't leave, I'll be forced to change my mind. I want to talk to the president now. Or in the next 30 minutes, more ministers and their secretaries will die.
A gang of terrorists has taken hostage 9 ministers designated for ministerial conference. A number of senior citizens has been executed by the gang, amongst whom are the Minister for Health and that of Agriculture. The recent development is the public and gruesome execution of a national security advisor with 2 other private secretaries, following a failure in an attempt by a military assault team to penetrate a conference center through a tunnel on a rescue operation. It's not yet clear who the terrorists are or what they actually wanted as ransom, but there has been a threat of executing more ministers in just a matter of time.
Go back to your position. Yes,
You offer me coffee?
yeah. Well,
I just watched some innocent citizens of this country being executed. And all you do is offer me coffee.
listen, Smith, it's not your fault.
It's damn well my fault. Each time an innocent citizen of this country is murdered, it is my fault. It is my responsibility to protect them. Your responsibility. Don't forget our oath of allegiance. Our sense of duty. Our devotion to our fatherland. A father leaves his family in the morning and goes to work. His family is out there waiting for him, hoping he'll come back home. And what do they get? He's murdered in cold blood. But these animals! What do I get? You offer me tea. Kevin, I gotta go.
Listen, Smith, what are you doing? Smith!
Just stay back, man.
We have a situation, Charles. Smith is approaching.
Bring him in. You look like you haven't slept in days, Mr. Smith. What's the problem?
Charles, give it up. Let it go. You still have a chance to go. Put an end to this madness.
Madness. Well, let me show you what madness truly is. All you ever wanted to do was to run. All you ever talked about was to run! In Somalia, in Angola, in Rwanda, and all the others. You never take the bull by the horn, do you? All you ever said was, when the going gets tough, I will run! But what about Ginny? And Phillips? And Wilson? They're the friends who constantly risk their lives for you, to save you during our mission in the battlefield.
Charles. I'm talking to you and every other person here. Let it go. Give up this game. You still have a chance.
Yes. You still have a chance. You still have a chance. That was what you said in Angola that got us into trouble in the first place. Listen, Mr. Smith, I don't run away. I'm not a coward like you. I have dignity. I have pride and a sense of purpose. I cannot continue to leave my comrades, those that have been there for me, to rot in jail for a duty they did their country. James, Dixon, and Stanley are in jail awaiting execution, and all you tell me is to run! Remember, those were the people who called you their friends. But you let them down!
It's a lie! They made their own choices. You think I don't know what happened in Angola? They deviated from our game plan and chose money. You talk about patriotism. What can be more unpatriotic than selling your allied positions to your enemies?
Lies! Lies! Mr. Smith. Arrant, white lies. Those were lies Major Daniels made up to frame them. May his soul rest in perfect peace. And you were coward enough to go along with him and abandon us. I would have killed you first, Mr. Smith. But no. I said I should let you live, so that you can see with your own eyes what true friendship and devotion really is. James, Stanley, and Dixon, I am going to set them free. And I want you to see with your own eyes. Now, get out of here before I change my mind.
How much? Not money. They want some prisoners released from Angola.
Any luck yet?
None yet, sir. But I think I'll soon get.
Come on, keep trying, keep trying. Controller one.
Sir.
Any signals?
Not yet, sir.
Ensure you connect it to the microphone so that we can know where they're talking from, okay?
I'll do just that, sir.
Chief, sir. We have guests from the presidency. The chief press secretary.
Oh, come on, let's hire.
That will be the communications room. Communications room. Hello.
Aha. Welcome to FBI, madam. I am positive that who the terrorists want to speak to is Mr. President and not the press secretary.
It is against the policy of the presidency to have direct interactions with terrorists. Have they made their demands yet?
No, madam. But don't you think, madam, that we should push aside policies and protocols and consider the lives of those people over there?
The position of the president of the nation cannot be compromised just to satisfy the desire of some bloodthirsty terrorists.
Wait a minute, madam. 2 ministers and the national security advisor to the president have all been executed, and you talk to me about compromise.
The decisions on this subject are that of the Joint Chief of Staff and the national advisors. If you choose to disagree, I'll see to it that you are relieved of your duties, Inspector. Or you can tender your resignation. Give me a direct line to the conference center.
Yes, madam.
Please, try that.
Yeah, we'll try to get the line.
This is the press secretary to the president. I wish to speak with the leader of the gang.
Yes, this is the leader of the gang.
I wish to assure you that whatever you tell me will be relayed to the president himself within the next 24 hours.
This will be the last time I will talk with anybody that's not the president. Here are my demands, and they should be met within the next 24 hours, or one minister will go down in every 30 minutes. 3 of my comrades are in jail, awaiting execution in Angola for a duty they did their beloved country. I demand their immediate release through the federal government agreement with Angola. They shall be brought here for the next immediate flight. Secondly, I want 3 helicopters and $2 million cash to be brought here when my friends arrive from Angola. When this is met, I will set your hostages free.
Hello? Can I ask some questions?
Come on, get me a line.
Excuse me, Hello?
Madam. Chief of Defense Staff. It is already.
He has dropped the line.
Sorry, but these are the decisions of the president himself, and it has been approved. 1, we have to immediately, within the next 24 hours, appoint new ministers to take over the offices of those held hostage. 2, the chief press secretary shall go to the media and deny the fact that the federal government has any of her citizens held in prison custody as spies in Angola.
That is ridiculous. That means we're here to authorize the death sentence of those hostages.
And why should we deny having prisoners in Angola? Because it will destroy our diplomatic relations with Angola and conflicts with the OAU Agreement Treaty as a front-runner for the campaign.
That is true. Therefore, we have to abandon them. What if you were involved?
The president wants everybody to understand the facts and the delicate nature of this issue and how it will jeopardize the status of this country should we admit the claims of the terrorists. He, however, regrets the predicament of those held hostage and is of the opinion that the interests of a nation and the progress and protection of the majority should supersede that of the few. It is a hard decision to come by.
But for the protection of the nation's sovereignty and image, the president regrets that a few must die.
Considering the present ugly situation, the federal government wishes to deny the earlier claim by the terrorists of the existence of possible government prisoners in Angola. This, you know, will be contrary to the OAU Treaty for Peace and our diplomatic and trade relations with Angola over the years. We wish to reaffirm that it is not the policy of diplomatic interests of the federal government to espionage missions or spy forces of any OAU nations or abroad. The terrorists at the conference center are nothing but criminals that want $2 million and are using non-existing prisoners to create tension and diversion of attention and security. However, this ugly incident has presently jeopardized the smooth functioning of our ministerial cabinet and duties. In order to maintain consistency and validity to the nation's executive duties, new ministers have therefore been appointed and will be sworn in later today at the Civic Center. Regarding the facts of the hostages, the President, in his generosity and sympathy, has pledged to pay to the tune of $4 million to the terrorists and secure the immediate release of the hostages who will be reassigned. It is not the policy of this nation to aid or pay ransom to terrorists, which is in line with the United Nations campaign against acts of terrorism of any sort. But what we are doing is just a case of licking our wounds and saving the day. However, we wish to advise all citizens to go about their normal business and be rest assured that everything is all right. There is no cause for alarm. Thank you.
We should go about the number of businesses. You hear it? The everything is all right. What did they think we're doing? Mimic the think we're juggling! Everything is all right. Alpha, Delta, Omega. This is Omega 1. Omega 2, over. I repeat. Alpha, Delta, Sigma, Omega 12. This is Omega 1. Omega 2, over.
Alpha, Delta, Sigma, Oscar. This is Omega 2 responding. Over.
Good. Omega 1 requires immediate response to the Civic Center activities. Objective: eliminate all principal personnel.
We are ready.
Proceed immediately.
day, fathers. How nice of you to visit.
Blessings upon you, my daughter.
Amen.
We have brought this little gift of love for little John Paul Clark.
Oh, John Paul Clark? Oh, how nice. He's actually one of our best. But I'm afraid he's in class now. I'll be free in a few hours' time. Well, maybe if you can't wait, I could keep the gift for him. I'll deliver it as soon as he's free.
That'll be splendid.
Thank you very much, my daughter.
Thank you, Father. Bless you, fathers.
Blessings be upon you.
Bye, Father.
To negotiate or at least warn me.
Well, you have no reason to complain. Get me the chief press secretary on the line.
This is the chief press secretary. What do you want?
What I want, madam, you cannot give me. That was a smart one, by the way, but not good enough. You made a mistake. Now, you're going to pay for it. Who are you?
I am Dr. Festus Akindada.
Dr. Festus Akindada. Do you have children?
I have 4 children. A boy and 3 girls.
A boy and 3 girls. I want everybody in this hall to bear witness to the fact that Mrs. Clark, the chief press secretary, is responsible for the death of Mr. Festus Akindada.
What lunatic nonsense.
I'm sure the chief press secretary, Mrs. Clark, would want to receive a comment on this. You can go ahead and elect yourself new ministers. Or perhaps you want me to talk to the president. Oh, by the way, you have a nice and intelligent son. I'm sure he'll appreciate his gift this afternoon.
Madam, do you have a son?
Yes, I have, but it's in school.
Where is the school?
Kingsway Crescent.
They must have given him a parcel back.
What?
Where is he? Who is he?
Good day, madam.
Yes, let's stop him.
What gentleman?
Jump up! Jump up!
My son! Jump up! Jump up! Oh my God.
Press Secretary, I think this is the time for you to allow them speak with Mr. President. Enough life has been lost. I mean, enough life has been wasted. Just look at that. Just look at how these children will have lost their lives for nothing. Huh? Oh my God.
Captain Charles, Lieutenant Johnson, Sergeant Dixon, Corporal Joseph, and Private Isaac.
Who is this?
This is the President of the Federal Republic.
Well, good day, Your Excellency.
I understand you're holding some of my ministers hostage, and you have executed some.
May the souls rest in perfect peace.
I have gone through your demands, and I want to assure you that they shall be met within the next 24 hours. After that, you all shall leave this country immediately, never to come back. Do not harm any of my ministers again. This is the last time I'll speak to you. Next time I speak with you, you'll be dead men. I don't care what it costs.
Made it! Whoops! We made it! We made it! Damn!
This is to notify you that I've had a change in plan. Arrange for me a bus that will convey me to the airport. Let the helicopters meet me at the airport too. There I will see my friends before releasing any of the hostages.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Kevin.
I'll call you back later.
My boss.
Oh.
This is Agent Kevin, sir.
Hi, Agent Kevin.
You must be the one I spoke to.
Definitely. What is the situation?
Well, they're still in there, but we're on top of the situation.
Let me take a look at that.
You look sad, my friend. The president just granted their wish.
You know, they'll pay for this. One day they'll pay for this.
Congratulations for saving the little boy's life.
These wires, these naked wires, what are they for?
The positive charge wires that served as emergency power line to the construction firm that builds this center here. What's with them?
If the current capacity is reduced by half, is it capable of electrocuting somebody?
Yeah, it can. But for it not to kill, it has to be further reduced. In that case, it can make anyone unconscious or maybe even drive into coma.
I have an idea.
What idea?
You call the electric authority and ask them to lower the current here. You get what I mean?
The boss?
Congratulations, Charles.
Mr. Smith, you always wanted to run away. You can't beat them, join them, they say. Well, this is what pride and devotion means to friendship. So long, good friend.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Fast. Snap it. Get him out. Get him out. Move it. I want that nigga on the pavement. Get him on the pavement. I want all of them on the pavement. Get him out. Up. Take him out. Up. Get him. Hang up. Make it snappy. Make it snappy. Make it snappy. Make it snappy. Make it fast! Oh, wait, get out here! You get in the ball. Try and revive them. Don't you? Yeah.
So the way it goes. I would have killed you first, Mr. Smith. Remember the mega days? Always blow your last joint. It's my turn.
What goes round comes around. Where is the last package? When you hide the bomb!
Hey man, what is it?
They are no longer free. Their leader has been arrested.
These cuffs, and I'll let the cat out of the bag.
Maybe this joker has no bomb anywhere. It's just by time.
He has one somewhere as a last means for defense.
How can you be so sure?
I know this because I have the same training like him. I know what's on his mind just like he knows what's on mine.
Birds of the same feather, they say. You and Major Daniel are the same pair. No wonder you ran away. I would have killed you too, Mr. Smith.
Friend, Major Daniel saved my life, which you endangered in the first place because of your lack of team spirit and arrogance. Well, I've got news for you. Omega is dead. And I don't dwell in the past, my friend.
That past will always find you. Maybe when the bomb explodes, memories of the past will come back to you. When we used to blow enemy lines and leave dead bodies behind.
Don't you fuck with me. You and I are going to search every hotel in this town. And together we're going to find that bomb, defuse it, or die with it. Omega is gone.
Well, a bomb goes off in the next 10 minutes. You think you can stop it? It's at the Imperial Hotel.
Well, we're going to find it, like I said. We're going to defuse it or die with it.
You have murdered enough innocent souls. Come on, this kid is my head. Get him out of here, get him.
Attention everybody, attention! This is FBI. There is a bomb here and we want everybody to go out now!
Where's the bomb?
Where is the bomb?
Where is it? Where is it? Where? Here is it! Yes, it is right here! Where's the circuit breaker?
Hurry up! Slowly! Slowly! Good. Now, cut. Chief.
Yes. What next? What next? What next?
Give us a hand. Cut the yellow one. Hurry up! Just hold it there. No smart moves. No smart moves. Any smart moves and you are dead.
What do you think you're doing, Charles?
Come on. See his pockets here.
My
Get the keys. Any pranks, any hanky pack here will be history. Huh?
Chief, make it fast!
Come on. Go! Hold it there, you! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it now! Down! Put the guns down. Slowly! Yes. Now slide it! Yeah.
Take it, Charles! Let's come here.
Hold it there! I want all of you, except you want to be responsible for the death of the chief inspector here.
I don't think so, Charles. Your history.
Gentlemen, you are welcome.
Thank you.
I am here on behalf of the President. You may be seated.
Thank you.
Four of you are here because your ministries are directly or remotely involved in the issue at hand. The AU is demanding the immediate prosecution and conviction of the Omega terrorists within 60 days, or place a sanction on the Federal Republic for sponsoring illegal spy activities in countries within its territories. Justice Minister, have your ministry done anything to that effect?
The Justice Minister has assigned a case, and my ministry has reconstituted the team of 4 prosecutors led by Chief B.C. Balogun, the senior advocate to counsel for the Federal Republic.
When is the hearing due to commence?
Well, I'm yet to receive a word from the Chief of Justice.
The AU is sending a team of 4 legal observers to critically follow the proceedings of these trials. Are you prepared for them?
We have made provisions.
The Federal Republic runs the risk of losing all its long-enjoyed international relations. In addition, being suspended from the AU and the ECOWAS for breaching the peace and unity of member nations. It is, however, unfortunate that this case has lingered up to this moment as a result of the federal government's involvement in a case with Angola in the International Court of Law.
Excuse me, General, sir. What actually has that legal suit got to do with the delay of the trial of ruthless terrorists like those?
The Justice Minister should have an answer to that question.
Well, the resolve to suspend the appeal was that of the Joint Council of International Lawyers. it was observed that the trial is open to both local and international broadcasts. The terrorists could make confessions that could jeopardize the position of the Federal Republic on that matter. And now the AU says resolved to resolve the matter amicably among the affected nations, who have no option than to go ahead and conclude the hearing on that matter.
But Chief of General Staff, sir, let me ask this very important question. Did the federal government at any point sponsor subversive activities in Angola, or were those guys just lying?
This question is irrelevant to the issue at hand. We are here to protect the integrity of this great government.
Excuse me, with due respect to this honorable gathering, I think it's quite pertinent and absolutely imperative that we know the degree of government's involvement, whether collectively or individually, in this matter.
Like I said before, the question is inconsequential as to why we are here. We are here to protect the integrity of this great nation. Case closed.
Can you imagine? State of the nation. What the...
Just 5 minutes. Let me take a shower. 5 minutes. I'll be back.
Make it 2, please. No, 5. Just make it 2, baby. 2 is good for me, baby. Because I like it too. Oh! Baby, I can't wait for the 2. I'm coming over. It's okay, it's okay. Yes. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. Come. Crazy what's coming to base over. Crazy what's coming to base over. Crazy horse coming to base over. I have a situation here. 2 gunmen attacked my house. Please, I need ambulance and some kind of backup if necessary. Please, over. Honey. Over now. Just calm down. Just calm down, baby. Okay, it's alright, it's okay. Okay, just calm down, Okay? It's okay, everything's alright. Okay? Alright, baby. Alright, baby. It's okay, it's okay.
Hadi yasla.
Agent Smith, do you think this is a coincidence? Because first it was an attack in your house and now your fiancé.
I don't know. But I'll definitely get to the root of this.
Anyway, the police are already looking into that. You should be in court tomorrow.
I'm afraid I don't think I'll be able to make it.
Why?
Because I want to make inquiries into the death of whoever is responsible for the death of my fiancée.
Agent Smith, you know the rules. You will have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with the investigation because she was your fiancée. So that you don't get emotionally carried away and bring harm to anyone. Calvin?
Yes, sir.
From now on, you will carry on with the case. Do I make myself clear?
Very clear, sir.
Be on the alert. Agent 2, the convoy is heading your way. The convoy is heading your way, over. Agent 3, come in. Agent 3, come in, over. Agent 3, come in, over.
I can expose everything.
Good morning, viewers. I am Trisha Lopez, welcoming you to the Federal Court of Appeal complex here in Lagos, where we are here on the case filed by the counsel to the 7-man terrorist gang, popularly known as the Omega Squad. We now await the arrival of the counsels, both parties. In a statement yesterday, the presiding judge, Justice Festus Kano Oguche, stated that a balanced hearing shall be granted to both parties, irrespective of their opinion on interests. Here now is the counsel to the accused, Chief Sani Lawan Akika. Owing to the growing pressures from the Federal Republic on the AU, don't you think it might affect the normal adjudication of the process of law in the hearing of this case?
I don't think so. I don't.
Sir, even as the foreign observers are meant to supervise the hearings of this case?
The presence of the AU and the ECOWAS delegates to this hearing is a welcome development. and a positive one too, towards a positive realization of the long-sought justice over this case.
So how prepared are you, sir, for this case?
My preparedness is as cogent as the conflict that informed my resort to seek a redress by the appeal we filed about 11 months ago.
Thank you, sir, for your commendable cooperation.
You're welcome.
That was Chief Sani Akiga, Senior Advocate of Nigeria and counsel to the accused. Here now is the counsel to the Federal Republic.
Immediately, over. Base coming, over. Chief Balogun has just been assassinated, over. Chief Balogun has just been assassinated, over. Send an ambulance immediately. Send an ambulance immediately, over and out. You, come on that exit. Hey you! You go to the rooftop over there. You go across the road and look over there. Look, don't look at it like that.
And the federal government will not like to hear any stories. As you go to the airport, what I expect from you is the very best of your expertise. The people that we have been assigned to guard are a joint team of AU members who have been designated to observe the trials of the Omega team. Agents, please, we must not fail. Not once and not at all. The local police is in on this as well, but this is your call. You do your bit and do it good. Agents, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Agents, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, so get to it.
Dr. Tom Mobozela, you and your team are all welcome.
Thank you.
I must thank you on behalf of Mr. President, despite his inability to meet with you personally. And I want to assure you that everything has been put in place to guarantee a transparent and unbiased adjudication of the trial.
Thank you very much. As the leader of this delegation, and on behalf of the AU, I wish to show appreciation for your country's understanding and the effort put on so far. I also want to inform you of our determination to ensure that the truth pertaining to the issue of spying against member nations is unraveled without any legal depredation.
Dr. Mobozele, on behalf of peoples and government of this country, I wish you a happy stay here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have succeeded with Operation 1. And we shall continue with Operation 2. I lost 2 members of the Omega Squad. They actually gave up. And Hamza here is my Islamic friend. We first met in Rwanda when we were in prison. And Hamza is an expert in this. And a leading figure in suicide bombing. Hamza is definitely going to help us achieve our aim. And this aim cannot elude us this time. We are going to free our comrades. We are going to free our comrades! Oh, mega! And together we shall flee from this country. In here we have all kinds of ammunitions to execute this mission. And we shall apply them as this operation unfolds. And I'm talking about the plans of the operation. This is our target, the Paramount Square.
Yes.
Paco. Hamza, if we have to break into their security code, then we don't need an inside man to know their activities. Their movement have to be relayed to us, then we can build our strategy from there. That is a local. No. That is a local wave, huh? That's a local wave. Now listen, if we have to get into any security wave, then we have to build up to 50 megahertz. Hamza, this is a digital wave booster with high magnitude. All we need is a Cubase.
Unit 2, what's the situation over? Unit 3, coming. Over. Unit 3, coming over. What's the situation? Over. Unit 5, coming. Over. Unit 5, coming. Unit 5, come in. I noticed some movements over there. Unit 5, come in. Behind the boss, I see some movements over there. What's the situation?
Yes, sir. There's no problem, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay, they are the South African envoy, sir. They're going back to...
Hamza, yeah.
Good. All right, good work, all units. Give up the good one. Over.
Now listen all. This road leads to all the High Commission, including the South Africa. These axes, they are all blocked with go slow. From this point to this point, we have about 120 meters. And Hamza, this is your best bet.
I was just only trying to Shut up! You're trying to scare me out with the pistol. Just try to drop the pistol. What weapon? Is this weapon?
Don't make me do something stupid! Let's move on now! Let's move on! Drop that weapon!
What weapon? Is it this weapon? I don't have a weapon.
Don't make me do something stupid! Shut up! Drop that weapon!
It's because it's a word against a man. I... Anything. You understand what I mean to say?
What did you just do? What did you just do? Come back here! Stop here! Stop it!
Are you sure of what you are saying?
More than sure. More than sure.
I see.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon. Yes, can I help you?
I am Barrister Chidozie Chikelu, counsel to Alhaji Ahmed.
I see. You are counsel to Hamza.
That's right.
Well, we have been expecting you.
Actually, I'm here to find out why my client, Alhaji Hamzat, was shot in the hand. And to also know why he's been detained illegally here.
Sit down, Barrister Choku.
I'd rather stand. I need answers more.
I shot your client in the hand. He's a terrorist.
And if I may ask, who are you, sir?
Agent Smith of the Federal Bureau.
That sounds very interesting. Agent Smith, Federal Bureau. Now let me ask you one question. Do you know the caliber of person my client is? He's an international personality. A tourist of no mean repute, who has crisscrossed the entire globe, and he very often visits this country. He's a very law-abiding man by every standard.
Look, I know what I saw.
Barrister, can you sit down, please? Before we go on, I would like to have your client here. Officer?
Sir.
Go and bring in Hamza.
Yes, sir.
Come here. I'm afraid if at the end of the day the allegation against him is not proved, he might be staring a big problem. Yes, a big problem with his own country.
Look, I know this man. I know what I saw. What's all this?
It's all right.
You can't speak English anymore?
It's all right.
Barrister, you have to warn your client, because I don't want any further noise from this office. Well, I'll send him out.
This man here is a born criminal. You can't speak English?
Gentlemen, I am very sorry about this. Let me just quickly add here that the Bureau will take charge of all the damages and inconveniences, as well as cater for his treatment. I will also crave indulgence that we don't allow the press to get a wind of this situation. And neither do we want his embassy to be involved. We already have some major national issues to handle. I apologize for the mess.
Officer, but for your timely mediation, we would have stopped at nothing to make sure that this overzealous officer pays a bitter price.
That's right.
Anyway, I am leaving and forgetting based on your apology.
Barrister, I am sorry about that. Just before we go, can I have your number so that...
The number is 030
yes.
27 33 6181.
6181. Please, I will be calling you later today so that we can give you all the necessary finances to take you.
That's all right.
Once more, we apologize for
That's
this.
all right. My pleasure.
Thank you very much for your understanding. Thank you. Thank you.
So all the best.
Agent Smith, what is the meaning of this?
Listen, sir, I know what I saw, sir. That man is a criminal.
Agent Smith, can I have your gun?
What? But sir, look, I know what I'm saying, sir.
Can I have your gun? Agent Smith, you are suspended for 2 months. You need time to rest. I can see that you are not yet psychologically ready because this is not the first time this kind of thing is happening. And we don't want you to bring the force to disrepute. I know that you are too emotionally involved because of your fiancé that was shot dead. You may leave my office.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I am Tricia Lopez on the news. Following the broad daylight murder on Chief Sani Balogun, counsel to the Federal Republic, on the trial of the 7-man Omega Squad, the federal government has designated Professor Barrister Iluabuchi Okoro San to lead a team of prosecutors to the long lingering legal battle. At this end, the trial and hearing commences tomorrow at the Federal Court of Appeal Complex. This development was crowned by the arrival of a 4-man delegate of the AU, detailed observing proceedings on this trial. And that's it from me. I'm Tricia Lopez for CVT News.
Honorable Minister. Oh, good afternoon, Minister.
The delegates are here.
Tell me something.
What are we going to tell them?
Well, definitely we're going to handle this issue diplomatically. You know the image of the country is at stake.
You're right, you're right.
Good morning, Honorable Minister. Good morning, Doctor. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Please, have yourself, gentlemen.
Yeah, that's good. As a matter of urgency. Could you please enlighten us on the situation of the trials? Procrastination is definitely affecting other activities of the delegates.
And also the seeming security lapses.
And I don't understand why a prosecution lawyer could be assassinated just like that.
If we're no longer safe in this country, could you please let us know so that we go straight to the airport and report back to our various governments?
Oh, no, Doctor, there is no need for that. There is nothing like security lapses. Everything is under control. I can assure you that. There is no cause for alarm.
Well, first of all, I must apologize for the delay of the trial, which will definitely commence soon. What happened at the court premises was a case of stray bullet from the police firing range nearby the court premises.
Very close police station there.
So the delay was due to government getting another competent lawyer to replace the late one.
So on behalf of Mr. President and the entire Republic, I want to thank you for your patience and implore you to give us all your total support we need to accomplish this mission.
So when specifically is the trial going to commence?
Oh, in 3 days' time.
In 3 days, you said?
3 days' time. Please, gentlemen, have your seat.
Thank you.
Lillian, come over immediately.
So they don't believe you, huh?
Yes, sir.
Listen, my boy. There is no need dying for a country that has no regards for loyalty. I mean, if after all I did, I could still be dismissed and abandoned, what do you expect? It's terrible.
So it's just amazing.
Oh, yes, it is.
We are at location already. Over and out. Good day, young lady.
Good afternoon.
I am Inspector Sambo from the Force Headquarters. We are here in charge of security, pending the arrival of the delegates. Where is your manager?
He's upstairs. Oh.
Are you alright at all?
No, yes.
Do you have any phone near you? You take us upstairs.
I am the manager in here now, officer. And if you all don't mind, would you drop your weapons and let them lie on the floor?
Who is this chap?
Drop your weapons!
Can you identify yourself?
Now listen up, officer. We are not here for child's play. I will advise you tell your men to disarm. Oh no! No, you tell your men to disarm! I said tell your men to drop their weapons now!
Will you identify yourself?
Hello, everybody. This bomb has been programmed to time for only 45 seconds before explosion. Now, if you don't order your men to drop your weapons at the count of 10, we all are going to die. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, young man, hold it! Hold it! Drop your weapons! Drop your weapons! Drop them! Drop your weapons! 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 Down! Heard it. Down! Down! Now listen! I am in charge now. And my word is law. If you disobey, you die. Just hold it there, huh? Sister, I don't want to hear anything, huh? Sister, I don't want to hear anything. Who are these lunatics? What are you doing here? What's going on? It's okay. What is going on? I am Oscar, the leader of the Omega 7 squad. The situation here is very hostile. I am holding you hostage till further notice. And I would like you to comply. If you don't, you die. There are bombs planted everywhere. I mean everywhere. And you see that one standing there? It is a walking bomb. Hey! Gentlemen, please, if you don't mind, we're here on important assignment. Hey! Hey! Bring that man here! Now! Now! Bring him! Now! Hey!
What is going on here? What is going on here? Somebody answer me!
I've been trying your line, sir. The delegates have been taken hostage. We walked right into an ambush, sir.
What? Lion to base, base coming. Over. Lion to base coming. Over. I'm afraid, sir, we have a situation here. The delegates and some others have been taken hostage. Over. Location is Geneva International Hotel. Suspect is the Omega Squad, sir. Over. Suspect Omega Squad. Over. All right, sir. Over and out. You come with me. You come. You come. See this corner here. Keep an eye on it. You go over there. Nobody goes out, nobody comes in. Close this street. You go down there. Close that. Go! Yes, sir! How long have you been? Can anybody tell me how long?
Sir. What? Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Bye-bye, sir.
Sir.
Yes.
It's the chief. He wants to see me. I presume something must be very wrong.
Well, Smith, suit yourself. I will only say be careful. Don't be a dead hero. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Good. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. I must take my leave, sir.
All right.
All right. Sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
We are right, and I was wrong. It was the Omega Squad after all. They are holding some AU delegates hostage.
Please, we are the mysteries of AU. We know nothing about this. Please, please set us free. Please, please. We have actually come for settlement. Please set us free, please. Please.
What is your name?
John Buckler.
Where are you from?
Sierra Leone.
Do you sell your citizens in Sierra Leone?
No, sir.
Do you sell your citizens?
No, sir.
Do you abandon them on the front line?
Front line?
Do you abandon them on the front line? Huh? You don't know anything about the front line. So keep quiet. You don't know how it feels. You don't know about the pains.
Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
You're here to observe, right?
Yes, sir.
You have enough to observe. Have any of you observers considered the depravity in the acts of one's country, sending him on a mission? And during that mission, he was forsaken. He was demised. He was ostracized and sabotaged. He was even excommunicated, incarcerated, detained and tortured. And now he's being prosecuted. Have any of you considered that? Huh? Have any of you observers tried to observe the plight of the so-called terrorists? The bad eggs, the miscreants, yet considered ripe to do a duty for the land? Where are you from?
Ghana.
This is our pain. If any of you have an alternative to this, let he or she hold up and air the views. The floor is open. Say something and let us enjoy our stay.
I have something to say.
Then say it and be reasonable.
Please, gentlemen,
Gentlemen. Did you say gentlemen? Hold this for me. Now you see, we're not gentlemen. Yes. There's nothing gentle about us.
Please.
Insult me when you say gentlemen.
I'm sorry. It's a mistake.
Hold it. Give me your handkerchief. Okay. And you insult me when you call me a gentleman. I'm a mean terrorist. I love to inflict pain. I love pain. I inflict pain on people. Pains.
Please, I won't make the mistake again. All I'm saying in effect is that this issue can be resolved. It can be resolved without the movement of the screwed men.
Did you say crude? Huh? Did you say crude? Maybe I thought I was just being reasonable. Hamza! Hele! Yale! Bahaya!
Reporting for CBT News. The trial of the Omega Squad has taken a new dimension. Some terrorists who seem sympathetic have taken the AU4 member delegate hostage. Their demand has not been made public, but according to sources, they insist on speaking to the president. Those countries whose delegates are involved are pressurizing the government to make sure that none of their delegates get killed. And we keep you posted as situation unfolds. I am Trisha Lopez for CBT News.
Yes, you'll pick up call in 2 minutes. Hello. The Office of the President. Please hold. So I call from the South African High Commission on line 1, sir. Please hold. Okay, sir. Hello, Mr. Ambassador. His Excellency said he has just finished speaking with the President of the Republic of South Africa. Yeah, thank you. Hello. Please hold. The President of the Republic of Zambia on line 3, sir. Please hold. Okay, sir. Hello. His Excellency will take your call in 5 minutes. Hello, the Office of the Presidency. Please hold. Sir, the President of the United States of America on line 2. Please hold. You are to report at the north wing of the conference hall, sir. Okay, sir. Hello? Yeah, the office of the president. Please hold. Yes, sir. Okay. Hello. His Excellency is in a crucial meeting right now, but will take your call in 20 minutes. Thank you. Hello, the office of the president.
How many members of Honorable Squad survived in Angola?
Smith, I don't have anything to tell you, Smith. You traitor! How dare you call me a traitor? Now you better speak up before I lose my temper. Smith, you are a traitor!
I'm telling you nicely. As a former colleague, I'm talking to you. And you tell me what you know. And I mean it.
Talk! Smith! Lieutenant Smith! You better leave me alone. Leave me alone and get away from here. Smith, I have resigned my fate to myself, and so also Johnson and all others. You go on with your heroism. Bravo, Smith. When we all die, I'm sure, and I suppose, you would have achieved so much, and then you will now rest. Now, better speak up before I lose my temper. Speak up! How many of you are wreaking havoc on this city? How many of you? How many of you? Smith, I don't know anything about what you want to know. I stay alone in the cell. No friend, no roommate. When and how do you expect me to know? The last time I saw the sun was when we were supposed to be taken to the courts 2 weeks ago. Smith, how then do you expect me to know? Smith, you are an intelligent officer. Why don't you lock your powers and find out for yourself? Smith, and leave Private Isaac alone.
Let's see what is that. Yeah, what took you so long? Did you get it?
Yes, I did, sir. But Hamza is the brain behind this. He's a terrorist of international repute.
Hamza?
Yes, the Arabian guy.
Well, he's doing a good job of it.
Say they want to speak with the president.
But that's not possible. We know that's not possible.
It's not possible. I can't speak with the president.
Look, I'm going to try and get in over there. Okay? Check out the scenario in there. See how we can. You can just cover for me, okay?
Walk in there?
You know the scenario there.
No, listen, you have to be very careful. Very, absolutely careful. That's right.
Just cover for me, okay?
Don't worry. That's all right.
Hello? 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 Please, I'd like to come over and talk with you, okay? Look, I'm coming in unarmed.
Come with 2 to make a 7 over.
Comrade 2 to make 7 over. Agent Smith is here.
Alright? Just watch me, okay? Watch me. I'm taking this off, alright? Okay.
Yes, it's me, it's Papu.
Search him properly and free him.
Yes, it's free. Yes, sir. Now you're free to go. Move it.
Let him in.
Well. Guess too dropped in surprise. Surprised that I am the terrorist after all.
I'm not surprised. I knew you were bad, but I didn't know you were this bad. I got a dossier of you from the military intelligence. You're Hamza, an international terrorist.
It's very, very clever. Very clever of you. But do you remember our first encounter? I got an old fever to pay back. He cries like a baby.
Hamza!
Yela.
Ali.
That will be all. I don't even have your time.
Our military training did not include terrorism. We're supposed to fight the enemies and not the citizens.
And that's what exactly I am doing right now, Smith. Fighting you and the enemies. And now get going. Move right now, Smith. Move it. Move. Get going.
Next time I see this
man
again, I swear to Allah, I'm going to blow his...
Allah listen, Ali. You all are going to pay for this, and you're all going to die. And I mean it. You are all going to die.
situation out there.
Really?
Yes. Those guys have gone totally wacko. Alright? There are so many innocent people losing their lives out there.
Jesus.
We must do something.
Really?
Yeah, they're just killing them.
I have to announce the now. Smith, I have to talk to them now.
Hello? Hello, please. Can we send some of the paramedics to come and remove the injured? Hello? We are sending some of the paramedics to come and remove the injured. Paramedics, quickly go inside and remove the injured now. Come on. Move. Hold it. Seems they don't want us to come any closer. Yeah, that's right.
To assure you that everything will be done to make sure no harm comes to the hostages, sir. Yes, sir. Please hold. Yes, sir. Okay. Good afternoon, General. The meeting is at the north wing of the conference hall, and His Excellency is presiding.
I heard you were shot. What happened?
Sir, it's a very long story. I wish that were my problem, sir. But what is going on out there is just comparable to mayhem. Mayhem, sir. Sir, you won't believe this.
What?
Your boy, Oscar, is the head of the terror squad. Yes, sir. And he's the ringleader of the terrorists, sir. And the way things are going on right now, sir, you are the only one that can save the day. You're the only one that can talk some sense into him.
Maybe. But that does not mean I will.
But, sir, there are so many innocent lives being lost by the minute. The hostages are being killed like... Sir, you need to go out there and see what is going on. Sir, if you're able to save the day, posterity will never forget you, sir.
What have I not done for this country? I've done more than enough. What has it done for me? Absolutely nothing. Instead, I was disgraced out of office.
But, sir, I am so sorry about that. Really sorry. But, sir, look at it this way. See this as an opportunity to get the president's attention. Yes, you'll get to know how compassionate you are. You get to know what great a man you are. You get to know that, look, they were so wrong by dismissing you.
I don't ask for favors. I don't believe in favors. I earn my keeps. So, good day, Lieutenant.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, just think about the families out there, sir. Think about the families waiting for their breadwinners to come home, sir. So just imagine that you're the one that changed the status quo, bringing back smiles into their lives, sir. So I know you're a great man, sir. I know you're a man with a good heart, sir. I know you, because I worked with you for so many years, sir. I know what you're capable of doing, sir. So just do it for humanity, sir. Even though this country has wronged you, sir. So this is an opportunity to make them aid their shame, sir. So please, in the name of God, sir, please just do it for those innocent lives out there, sir.
Like I said, good day, Lieutenant.
From now, yo, mother. Messed up country, messed up country, messed up government. You people are here enjoying, while the poor are suffering. You abandon your citizens. You forsake your citizens. Huh? You abandon your citizens! Huh? Mess up government! Move it! Move it! Move it! Move it! Move it!
Comrade 2 to Mega 7. Comrade 2 to Mega 7, over. Colonel Nelson is here.
Sir, same old situation. It's very tense up there. Very tense.
Sir, we have to be very careful because we don't want further lives to be lost. It's very important.
I know. Oscar, after all, is my plan. Give me 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'll go there and be back.
Be careful, sir.
I'll be back. I will.
Hold right there, sir. You. Commander. Sir.
I can read you loud and clear. Identify the person. Colonel Wu. Let him in. Search and let him in.
Sir, you're free to go, sir. You're free to go in, sir.
That's better.
Let him in.
There's no other person but the colonel. Welcome.
Oscar!
Sir!
You're welcome back.
Thank you, sir!
But Oscar, you do not make any impact holding your own country to hostage.
Sir, you also taught me to trust my judgment against my enemy. In this case, the government is messed up, sir.
That's right.
I will not be so surprised that they have brought you over too. I will be so disappointed that you are not the president's spokesman. Colonel, this discussion is over. Get out.
I am talking to my boys!
Not anymore. We are now an organization. Better leave, or else you will be responsible for the death of so many innocent lives.
Oscar, this is not the way out.
Stand up! I like that! Colonel! You are not running. Hey! Come in! Stand up! Colonel, you are still standing. One for the road.
Open this up!
Attack.
Please, gentlemen, if it is money you need, my government will pay you. Just let me communicate them.
Come here. Come here!
Get up.
Get up! Get up! What is your name?
I'm Dr. Tom Obuzela from South Africa.
First of all, we are not hungry. Secondly, we do not need your money. But since you are bold enough to offer us something, I think we too have something to offer you.
That was a very nice one. Any other person has a very good solution or a request or an offer? Anyone else? Make it. Is there anyone else?
Hello.
Gentlemen, this is the Chief of General Staff speaking on behalf of the President.
Yes, sir.
It has been resolved in an emergency meeting that the President will not condescend so low as to speaking to common criminals.
Well understood, sir.
2, if you people do not arrest those cheap savages in 2 hours from now, I'm afraid the army is going to take over this operation and use force on those savages.
All right, sir. I just finished speaking with the CGS, and he says that if we don't arrest the situation in the next 10 minutes, the army will take over.
Oh, yes! The CGS is right. Let the army handle this situation.
That will give the terrorists an excuse to kill every one of the hostages.
So what else can we do? What else? They will still kill them anyway. 2 delegates have just been shot. Look at people in there crying. Yes. Look at humans in their own pool of blood, waiting to die because they will not allow the paramedics to have access.
Excuse me, Colonel. I hope you have not come here to make matters worse.
Excuse me.
Of course, this is not a job for the police to handle.
Excuse me, sir.
This is not a job for the army.
No, tell me why I am here.
It is not a job for the army to handle.
Sir,
Please, sir, I'm really sorry about this, sir. But I have an idea. Kevin.
Yeah.
Do we still have that sleep-inducing gas?
Sure. It's in the boot of my car.
Oh, lovely. We can do something with that. If we can find out where the central air vent system of this hotel is, we
can do something with it.
That's a brilliant idea. We can do something with that.
To say this. I mean it. This is the last time I am going to say this. If the president does not speak with me, I will begin to eliminate the hostages one by one, starting from now, every 5 minutes. You! Who are you? I mean it. Who are you? You are what? Minister for what? You steal our money, huh? You! Who are you going to go? I mean, why are you? You are what? Police! Go here, head of police! You are the close! Get out, everybody! Lie down! Lie down! Lie down! Lie down! Lie down! Now! I said, lie down there! Don't make place! Bunch of fools! You steal our money, buddy! I am sounding a warning right now! And I mean it! Now, I am sounding the last warning. I mean it. I want the president of this nation to speak with me right now. Now!
This is Colonel Nelson speaking. The president is ready to speak with you. The radio boys are putting the communication system so that you can receive him direct. Yes, this is Colonel Nelson speaking. Thank you.
This is the last time. I mean it. This is the last warning. I mean it. I want the president of this nation to speak with me right now. Or else everybody goes down right now. Now! Now!
Hotel management.
Who sent you?
I just want to make sure you guys are okay.
Okay. Get back!
You're okay. You're okay.
Get back! Get back!
That's time. This girl is a sweet girl. Come on, daddy, for upstairs to enjoy himself. Why are we not just? Lady, we're sorry, you know. You know we are hard men and we shouldn't be loose. Try and understand. Anyway, why are you staying away?
It's 1 minute and the president has not called. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's been 1 minute. 1 minute. The president hasn't even called. I give the president 1 minute. He doesn't call. But I will make sure all his people, in fact, which I'm about to do. Everybody sit down! Sit down! Everybody sit down! Quiet! Fool! Thieves! You steal our money and close your mouth! You forsake us! You abandon us! Huh? Crazy government! Close your eyes! You think we are fools? Now all of you are going to watch the way you're going to die. Stupid. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on! Hey! Get out! I shoot them! No!
What do you want?
I'm here to see Oscar. Oscar is right. I've seen the light now.
But there is no information.
Please, I need to talk to you.
Could you just hello? Boss. Hello.
Don't even make a move or I'll blow your body out.
Yeah, these are the Omega boys. One here, two, and the third person there.
Where's Hamza?
Where is Oscar? Where's Hamza? Now, check in the cupboard.
Okay. They're not here.
No one is here either.
They're not there?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Check under the bed. Come on, fast. Will you?
Yes, sir?
Yes.
They went through the window.
What?
They went through the window. Must go. Quick, out of there.
Now listen to me, boys. Now, take these two Omega boys, including the other person, to the detention room. And the paramedics, where are you? Ensure that you take all the injured men to the hospital. Right now.
Sir. Yes, sir.
is the same way I killed your fiancé.
You killed my girlfriend. Stand up and fight like a man.
You go killing him. Innocent.
Stand up. Not. What? Oh, is that all you got? Come on! Hit me! Is that all you got? Come up! Stand up! What the?
It is finished!
Thank you very much for saving my life. It's all right, Jim.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah. Smith.
Are you guys okay?
Yes, that's him. He almost got me. Thank God for Agent Kevin, who shot him.
A state of emergency. And so vicious and wild, the battle is real, the good and the bad, only the strongest survive. Alive is a jungle, alive is a war, terror is knocking the door. Men should be brave, don't lie on the floor, give it just all of you got. Red and fantasy, struggle, it's alive, it's alive. Get down, you can work it out, you can bail out, or you die. I am a soldier, yes I am the man. Tell me, whom shall I fear? The battle is mine to save and secure the people I serve so dear. The time is ticking, the pressure is here. I fear there's gunshots I hear. The tension is real, I'm breaking the sweat. Stand firm, I'll go nowhere. It's no red and the fantasy. Struggle, it's alive. Get down, work it out, bail out, or you die. It's the people, it's the country, it's the nation, it's the pride. You can run now, you cannot hide. Go now, it's the fight. International, mankind is searching for true peace. We all have a part. We all have to join in this fight. You live by the gun. The battle is real, it's a jungle. Men should be brave. Give it just all that you got. Gold red and fantasy.
struggle. Tonight is the night.